Hello everybody and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus Plays Europa Universalis 4. Again, apologies for the voice and for being slightly out of it. I am still very sick and doped up on NyQuil. Well, Dayquil right now. So, last episode, I almost forgot what we were doing there for a second. Last episode we finished our war with the Teutonic Order, and we managed to annex Marienburg, Memel, Kirtland, and Riga. They no longer exist as a state. Teutonic Order has been fabricated claim on Kirtland. Fine by me. Don't care. Riga, I'm pretty happy with because it has a river estuary here, right there. Oh, and this one does too, actually. So we grabbed a bunch. We don't have this land yet, though. So there's one more war we're gonna have to fight with the Teutonic Order. Well, or I could go the other way. I could try to get on their good side. I could try to improve relations with them, and what's it called? And then vassalize them. That might be a way to go. That way I don't have to fight them once more. Let's see. Let's send somebody over there. Let's try that. Why not? Improve relations. I've got these diplomats sitting around. Why don't we try that? Now I should have my other diplomat doing something. I already have a amazing relationship with these guys, and this one could be higher. So we're gonna improve relationships with our march down here in Moldavia. I really wish that I could convert these provinces down here, and look, if you look, it's just gonna take fucking forever. I do have a little bit of papal influence. I don't know if we can do anything. Send a papal legate. So I can gain a person. Forgive usury would cost me 25 influence. And interest per annum would go down. Or I could dump it into trying to become the next papal controller. Why don't we do that? Why don't we see if we can make Poland the next papal controller? You know, right now, Poland, I have a 21.4% chance, and the Papal States have a 21.4% chance. So we're going to actually just keep doing that. Try to become the next Papal controller, see if we can get anything good out of there. Now, I was talking to a few people and thinking about it a lot, and I do want to grab a lot of the Baltic coast up here, and at least to get all of Livonian Order's coast and the rest of the Teutonic Order over here, kind of work my way up this way. And then I'm not sure where I want to go with that. I was immediately thinking I needed to just attack Europe and try to do some stuff over this way, but I don't have to. I could expand down into the Ottoman Empire if I wanted to, or fight out this way into Russia, because Russia is going to become a powerful enemy at some point. And I'm really bummed that my legitimacy is so low. It'll go up slowly. It'll go up slowly. This civil war, though, no current disasters. I don't have a regency council. I have a legitimacy of less than 50, and average non-overseas autonomy is 10% or higher. That's the problem I have right now. I'd have to wait for my legitimacy to get higher. Legitimacy. Having a little trouble pronouncing a couple words because I'm a little on the congested side. Alright, now I can't build any of these because there's no place there. I don't have any more to build, but I can build plenty of armories. I can build a couple armories, or I could do marketplaces. What should I do? Actually, right now our army maintenance is all the way up, so why don't we do something about that? Yeah, let's crank that down a little bit so we have a little bit more gold pouring in. And I don't want to spend all of my money. So why don't we build 2 or 3 buildings? And I actually think I'm going to go with, instead of armory, I think I'm going to go with the marketplaces, because that'll get me that local trade power. And we already have them over there. We have a couple over here. Oh, we're already doing stuff in those provinces, that's why we can't. So why don't we continue trying to... let's just grab a couple places. I was going to do 3, so why don't we... Yeah, let's just double down in Krakow, I guess. And put this back up to speed 3. So now I have a truce with all these guys until 1479. So I've got a ways to wait before I can declare war on them again. Which is why it might be a decent idea to try to annex the Teutonic Order as a vassal. It might be a good idea. This makes me nervous, though. The looming disaster of the Civil War, having my legitimacy so low is going to be a problem. And I really do wish that I didn't have to spend so much admin power to core those provinces, but it's not something I could have avoided. I had to do it. We got Prussian Patriots working. They want cores on all... Okay, they want a bunch of land. $2.6 years. That is pretty high. That's pretty quickly, actually. Although, you know what? As soon as... Like, my national unrest is really high. War exhaustion. Overextension. The war exhaustion right now is the worst thing. So, yeah, why don't we actually do that? Let's spend a little bit of Diplo power. Because I'm not really using that on anything else right now. So we spent a little bit of that. That reduced it by about 2. And we're coring all these lands, so... As soon as these finish, that stuff's gonna plummet. Because right now, the overextension is the biggest problem. Glad I have the positive stability, though. If I didn't have positive stability, this would be getting out of control really fast. Don't have to worry about those ones. Probably not going to have to worry about those ones. But these two I might have to. Independence for Danzig and defect to Riga. I'm glad. I'm really happy I managed to grab Riga. I'm glad I have that province. I think I'll be able to make this a... it's going to be a boon for me at some point, I think. Let's actually take a look at the trade node here now. 2/3 of the trade stays here. And right now, I think I am closing in on the biggest. Poland has 24%, Sweden has 23%. Okay, I have the most trade power in here now. Which is good. I lost all my ships, though, which is a bummer. Okay, Moldavia is as high as it's going to go. Yeah, look at that. We collect 1.8 here. And what do we collect here? Let's actually take a look at this. Yeah, Krakow is not a very rich node. I'm pretty sure... Okay, now I'm looking at this just to try to get my head around the trade system, because I'm not very good with trade right now. I believe this number is my current trade power in the node. The percentage of the trade power in the node that I own, and then the amount of money that we trade value in the node, how much of that trade we own. Prussian Patriots. I'm not sure what the 2 is. Maybe that's because that's my diplomat I've got right there. But we've got a decent amount of money coming in now, which is good. I just don't like that there's so much is leaving. Alright, 1466 was considered a particularly good year for Poland due to good harvest generating higher income than ever before. Put it into the treasury or invest the money. Let's pop that into the treasury, actually. Because that will fund a little bit more construction. And I do want to construct the hell. This local trade power is what I really want to get up. I really want the local trade power to be higher. So I'm actually going to do 3 more. I'm kind of hoping that I can get this stuff cored. And that'll reduce the unrest before I have to do anything. I might have to blow a little on these Prussian Patriots, though. Because that looks like it's getting up there pretty quickly. 1.7 years. And Marienburg is going to be done probably before that, actually. And that's a Prussian area. Alright, let's actually get out of trade mode here. I'm glad that my income's going up. That's really going to help me because there's a lot of construction to do. And I want to make sure that I'm kind of Johnny on the spot with that. I don't want to leave it for later. The war exhaustion's going down, which is excellent. War exhaustion just ticks down while you're not at war, I'm pretty sure. Ugh, the Civil War, it's creeping up. I have to wait for my legitimacy to get up. See, the national unrest is hurting me. There's a lot of stuff that's hurting me. Income from... Okay, oh no, that's what's... My low legitimacy is having that effect right now, is what that's happening. That's what that is. Definitely starting to get a little croaky. I know I've mentioned this before, but when I get sick, my wife refers to it as me, my voice is getting croaky. She calls it Zap Brannigan voice. So if you guys watch Futurama at all, that's exactly what Zap Brannigan sounds like. And that's definitely what I'm getting right now. I hope you guys, I hope a couple of you guys out there watch Futurama and know what I'm talking about, because I love that show. Alrighty, 81%, it's getting close. I'm going to send waves and waves of my own men directly into the enemy death cannons, clogging them with wreckage. Now I want to go watch Futurama. And I am homesick from work, so I don't have anything better to do than to watch TV and record. So as soon as I'm done with this, I'm probably gonna end up popping that on. I am happy that I got to record today, though. I was worried that I wouldn't be able to do it at all. But my voice is not that bad, so I am getting to record. I don't like... I have not missed a day of recording. I have not, failed to put up an episode since I started doing this, and I'd really hate to do that right now. I know I got a bunch of new people on here, and I don't want to have to miss an episode, and I don't think I'm going to. I think I'll be okay. Manpower's low, though. It took a good chunk to reinforce these guys. I'm going to have to wait a good long while for them to get back up there. Alright, we're at 93% on coring. Man, I'm trying to improve relations there, but it is not flying. Rival. Should I even... They're my rival. Should I even bother? I feel like I shouldn't even bother. These guys are not my rival, though, so let's improve relations with the Livonian Order. And my Twitter's blowing up my phone right now. I did not have a Twitter before. It's not considered part of our patrimony. Good. Okay, so we cored that Marienburg. I did not have a Twitter before I started doing this, and I'm still not entirely used to having it. Alright, so we can grab level 5 now, and we're not using these points on anything else, so let's do it. Let's get up to admin tech level 5. Now, what's level 6 gonna get? 3 field rotation. It'll give us production efficiency of 10%, and we can build farm estates. Ugh, it's not gonna fly. So, we can do a little bit more construction, though. I can build temples, which just straight up tax income. And what was the other one? Was it constable? Was this the other one? Yeah, it was. So why don't we start with a couple temples and increase our tax income? Now, I think... No, to make Ruthenian... If I start building down here, would that... Huh. I'm just thinking, I'm pretty sure to make a culture accepted... I know you guys keep telling... it's been told to me a couple times in the comments, but an accepted culture, I think they have to provide you with a certain amount of tax. So if I start building those things, those churches, is that what it was? The temples down here, will that help with that? Let's try it. Let's build 2 down there. All right, now let's take a look at overextension. Should be down now. It's only 8%. Alright. The Sejem stood united today in their support for Karl, who, despite his foreign roots, is viewed as a worthy successor to the throne of Poland. This will strengthen his chance to assume power should our current king pass away. Elective support for Karl. This guy. He's got a strong claim, which is not good. I can't really risk blowing my legitimacy to increase my heir, though. I gotta save it up. For now, we'll save it up. Alright, so we dumped all of the admin power into the tech. So let's actually take a look at the tech real quick. I'm gonna do this one right here. Like I mentioned before, we're gonna dump the next 700. So we're about 2/3 of the way there, something like that, 60%, something along those lines, into getting standardized pikes, which is gonna be big because there's a lot of good stuff down here. And then what we're gonna do is dump the next points up to at least serfdom here to get the national manpower modifier of plus 25%. Serfs properly exploited. Our policy of serfdom has yielded results, as our landowners have recently made extra special efforts to exploit their serfs. This is why we keep them in their place. Goods produced nationally up 2.5%. So we're not going to do this right now. We're going to save up for the next tech. Now what comes after serfdom here? Noble officer. Ooh, land leader shock of +1. Then we get an extra diplomat. Cost of reducing war exhaustion goes down, and military tech cost. So that's definitely what we're going to do. We're going to get up to level 5, and then we're going to try to sprint through aristocratic ideas here. Unlocked at noble level 7. So you have 5, I need level 7. So what should I do next? Because it's going to be a little while, but you know, maybe what I should do is religious ideas. Because there is going to be a lot of if I decline to go into Europe and I go the other way, there's going to be a lot of what's it called? There's going to be a lot of religious problems. Austria's the new papal controller. Damn it. So that'll give me another missionary. A permanent costless belli, another missionary. Stability cost modifier of -25%. Wow. Missionary strength of 3%. That's powerful. But it's 4 in, so it'd be a while before I could get there. Devoutness, tolerance of the true faith, and yearly papal influence, yearly prestige, and missionary strength versus heretics. So that's an idea right there. Tech cost of -5%, that's good. Formation of officer leaders without upkeep. I don't think there's anything in diplomatic that I want. And I don't want to have two ideas into military so early on. I want to make sure I diversify a little bit. So I could do humanist, national unrest, tolerance of heretics, years of nationalism, accepted culture threshold, so it'd be easier for cultures to become accepted. New trade research is heretical. We have had complaints from several dignitaries in our country that the new practices of our merchants are clearly heretical, and that we should put the stop to them. So lose 50 diplo power or lose 10 prestige. 50 diplo power. Yeah, I can afford that. I don't want to lose my prestige right now. So let's see. I don't really see anything in here I want right now other than maybe trade to increase my... Oh, that's wonderful. Ooh, wait. You know what I just noticed? 90%. Let's actually pause this. I'm sure somebody was staring at that this entire episode going, Ben. Okay, so. Memel and Marienburg are still causing problems. So what if we... Again, I don't want to burn these, so... How did that... Let's see how that affected it. 1.5 years, and Marienburg's the other one. Alright, so let's leave that. Okay. That should have taken care of that. I do not like having to do that, but I also do not want to burn these points for harsh treatment, because that's just a stopgap. And we're going to need to do it in Riga, too. Alright. Well, that takes care of that, at least. Ooh, temples are almost done. That should increase the taxes down here. So let's actually look at the map here. I can actually build 2 more right now. So what is the tax here now? Tax is a little bit higher. Who's got claims on this? Oh, that's the what's it called? That's the rebel group. That's what they would call their nation if they succeeded. So tax, and then your tax income efficiency 25%, local autonomy, non-accepted culture, intolerance, positive stability. So there's a couple things that are hurting us down there, but we're money. The income is steadily increasing. Let's actually keep this going. Let's keep this going. Let's build a couple more temples. I kind of want to build all of the temples I possibly can. Let's actually put this up to speed 4 right now, because there's not too much going on right now. The army is at full strength. Manpower is creeping up. Cored all those provinces. Took care of the rebels. So the autonomy in various regions is pretty high right now, which is going to be costing me, money and stuff. But I think that was the right move to make. Wow, Brandenburg really took out Pomerania. Interesting. I'm actually going to improve relations with them, because they're starting to do good over there. I'm a little surprised they managed to do that, because I think they only start off with like 3 provinces. Okay, we're hostile towards each other. Aggressive expansion. Okay. Border friction, dynasty, lose. Okay, no big deal there. That's not that bad. Minus 64, it could be so much worse. Could be so much worse indeed. Warsaw is the seat of a new cardinal. I have 3 active cardinals now. Excellent. So Sweden or France, I thought that was Sweden. Austria has 4, France has 4, and I have 3. Alright, good. So what should the next move be? I have to wait about 10 more years. Is it about 10 more years? Let's take a look. Diplomacy, peace with Poland will last 10 more years. So we got 10 more years till we can do anything here. So in those 10 years, what should I do? Where should I expand? Does Sweden occupy Norway right now? Yes, they do. Wow. I think the Ottomans are too powerful for me right now. I could work on annexing Moldavia. I mean, as much as I really like the idea of trying to make a colonial empire as Poland, I think it would be really hard. I do not see it going very well. I know I'd have to work my way up here and then try to island hop, which is something I might try to do, but I think it might be kind of a secondary goal. I kind of want to try to, like, expand this way. I don't know why. Just because it's weird. Just because it's different. And, Europe, everybody knows everything about Europe. And, most of the countries that you want to play as start off in Europe. I kind of want to go somewhere else and do something else. I can tell you right now, I'm probably not going for the next time I do a series on EU4, probably not going to be in Europe. It's probably going to be something crazy and weird. Maybe Japan. But that's not for a while. That'll either be a stream or the next series after this one. Alright, temples are almost finished down here. The income is it's decent. It's not that bad. Morale of armies. This spy, I wish I had someone better. The spy offense is just not anything I really care too much about. Production efficiency. I could hire in this guy to get that missionary strength, but that would cost 5.2 per month. That would be most of my income to hire him. Sucks. All right, so should I keep going with the churches or the temples? Should I keep cranking them out? I think the autonomy, the extremely high autonomy here is what's costing me to not have any money. No, there's no tax coming out of here. Yeah. That plus non-accepted culture. Yeah. Oh, one of my, was that my general? Is that who that was? Yes, it was. No. Who the hell was that? It wasn't one of these guys. It must have been maybe I had a second. I can't remember. Maybe I had a second general, and that's who it was. Oh, interesting. The rivalry ended. Now that we're not rivals, I'm actually, yeah, I'm going to... Oh, I just recalled him, so it's gonna be a minute before. Okay, there we go. I am actually gonna improve, now that we're not rivals anymore, I'm gonna improve relations with the Teutonic Order. Alright, I guess these guys are... They like me as much as they're gonna like me. So we're gonna improve relations with them, and we're gonna see if I can vassalize them at some point. I really wish I had a higher missionary strength. Now, I don't know what reform desire is. This is how much reform is desired in the church. If it goes too high, we may see large-scale heresies forcing reformations upon the church. This level is common through the entire Catholic world, and actions by any Catholic monarch may increase it. That seems pretty high right now. We can no longer claim Zemplin. We lost the casus belli against Hungary. That's no big deal. I wasn't planning on fighting them right now. Merchant suffering. Our focus on mercantilism is making life hard on our merchants who trade in foreign places. So we can give them some support at a cost of diplo points, or they should have stayed at home. Diplo points. Easy decision. We're actually creeping up on that next military tech, which makes me happy. Although we are at the end of this episode, I just realized I've been recording longer than I thought I had. So everyone, we're going to leave it right here. If you have any ideas on where I should go next before I try to take out more Livonian/Teutonic land, you just let me know. If you guys have any, like I said, not really sure what I plan on doing for the next 10 years in the game, but if you guys come up with any good ideas, I'll implement them, no problem. So if you've enjoyed this episode, just drop me a like, leave me a comment right down below, and if you're interested in more Benjamin Magnus Plays Europa Universalis 4, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time.